need to pause the record.
Clear your message.
Progress. Oh, here's a message. Do you know
It
what-
is Tuesday, January 25th, 2022. I'm here. You are here. We must be in the right place.
Here?
Good evening. It is just a bit after 7 o'clock, and you have a sincere VPC apology for this meeting starting late. We will begin with the VPC Zoom membership meeting after a few words. Welcome to all of you. It's really great seeing you, and those that I can't see because your video is off, it's great to hear from you. For about a year now, amateur and pro photographers have enjoyed participating in VPC Valley Photo Club. Our club members are beginning, intermediate, there we go. Always mess up that word.
Say it
And
again.
advanced photographers who collaborate on photos, ideas, critiques, helping one another with technique. We hold meetings where suggestions on improving our photographs are heard. We share our photographs and get that input. When we have a guest speaker present, they present a short learning session on something such as equipment, post-production software, most commonly Photoshop or Lightroom, and the capturing of images in some of LA's most iconic locations. We have fun and we share years of talent and knowledge amongst our membership. Did you know VPC requires no dues for membership? At this time, there is no plan for that to change. VPC is not a nonprofit 501c3. VPC is of its membership for its membership. There are a few core users of the VPC resources. If you're here, you are most likely a part of that core. It has always been from the inception of this club, my vision that VPC grows steadily. I ask of those present tonight to help me with what I consider a next step to embrace future meaningful growth. I do not feel that there is even 80% participation in the current membership. Let me explain. I gauge participation by a Facebook presence, the posting of photos, the likes, the comments, and believe you me, when you make those likes, if you'll add a comment, you will nourish the creativity of the photographer that took the time to post a photo. We are not here to criticize. We're here to embrace the creativity and help one another grow to be even better at our art. I'm aware, very well aware, that not everybody uses Facebook. And hell, if it wasn't for this club, the 16 years, 9-month record that I had prior to becoming a Facebook membership, just to get this club formed so I wouldn't have to pay overheads for websites, et cetera, I wouldn't have done it. Facebook is a crazy place, but I love my group and I love the people in it. Contributions to the Tuesday Newsday newsletter and the links for educational shares, as well as the self-written articles that I publish on your behalf, very important. After that, participation in these Zoom meetings, and of course, the leading of a 10-minute learning session, which benefits the membership. Thank you for all of those that have done so. It really means a lot to the group. I've always heard great commentary. I've always encouraged people to know we are family.
Yeah.
There is nothing you can say or do here that you can't say or do in front of a brother and sister, mother or cousin. We are here to help each other. After that, I gauge involvement by participation in photo ops. And even though they're not hosted by VPC exclusively any longer, we have an association, because of me, with several other groups on Facebook that do photo walks. Names I can say: Larry, Howard, no, let me not name because I'm gonna leave somebody out, but these two people, they're really here for us.
Hmm.
Many people in this room, Kong, Noel, me, Helene, we know what they have to offer. We know what we can learn from them. And you know what? We always have a gosh darn good time. We really do. We're COVID safe. I don't think we've ever had a situation after a sponsored meeting where we went out and took photographs of anyone taking ill. So here we are. I need your help. I need your help. I'm repeating myself one more time. I need your help. I want to know if I should bounce members who have not shown engagement over some time period, be it 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. I don't know. That's what I need your help with. And I'm not talking about just the club. I'm talking about really no posting for 12 months, no comments, no likes. Okay, maybe that's a Facebook thing. One meeting in 12 months, 12 months ago, are you still interested? Let me know. Take a sabbatical, go away for a little while, come back, but let the membership show that 77 people are current members and they're interested and they want to be here and they want to help and they want to learn. I don't mind you being a wallflower. That's okay. A comment or a like just tells me you have a pulse. Either way, VPC will always have the attention of the core membership. I will make sure to that. If the core membership is 3 people, I'm here for you. I will continue with the newsletter. I will continue with, well, what more do I have to say? Those of you that have embraced it, you know, VPC will grow or die organically. That's what things do. Maybe it's had its time. Maybe its time is just beginning. Membership will make that choice. They're going to make that choice tonight and going forward. We'll hear from me. We'll hear from you. Enough on the soapbox. We've already had our brief speakeasy, so to speak, our mingle session, and our YouTube audience was not privy to that. But Nora, are you paying attention?
Yes,
Be
yeah.
conscious of the fact that we're on a recorded session right now. So I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to have a speakeasy here because there are a couple of topics that I know members are interested in having a short dialogue with. And we as a club have not gotten together in email dialogues. We have not phoned each other on the phone. We have not had room meetings. I said room, not Zoom. Room meetings in Facebook or anything else planned amongst ourselves or with me included or excluded. So tonight, before our photo share, let's chat a little bit on only the topic of photography. No religion, no nothing, just photography. We will begin the members photo share after that because we have some really, really wonderful photos to look at tonight. And I thank you for your entries. So the topic that's of most interest to a couple of members here is, what part does luck play in your photography? In other words, it's not always the gear. It's not always the talented and educated or novice photographer. Sometimes it's luck.
Yep.
Can we talk on that?
Yep.
Sure.
It is luck.
Do that.
It is luck. You plan, you go out, and all of a sudden there's nothing there. And you go, oh, gee, as you're walking back and you put all your gear away, there's something great. I've done it. I've walked along the beach and it's cloudy. I've laid there and wait for the stupid bird to fly by. And guess what? As I'm standing up, the bird flies by and I got him. It was luck that time, but I plan. I know where I'm going. I do test shots, you know.
I put my camera away on f-stop 5.6, 400 ISO.
Hmm.
I prepare that all my cameras on the shelf that way. I hear a noise outside my own home. I'm ready for it. Every now and then, I'll go on a photo walk with Nora and Helene, Noel, and I'll be there wherever we are that day, Pasadena, doing street, what have you.
Mhm.
I'll hear something, maybe a siren. I'll think ahead that that siren means there could be some emergency vehicle. And bam, I'm there, I'm ready. It's like hearing the screeching brakes and capturing the car accident. I did that in Beverly Hills once. There was a car accident. I had the camera in my hand, but I knew that the screeching tires was going to lead to a crash or not. I was ready. I looked for it. I found it. Because I was ready, I got a very lucky picture. I shared it with no one because it was a tragedy, but it was knee-jerk response. I was there for it. That's luck. Nora, any comment on that?
Yes, definitely there's luck. Being at the right place at the right time, just like the bird that you got. I forgot who said that.
Me.
But also the people the professional, the experienced photographer will have more lucky time, whatever you want to call it, because they are ready. They know to frame their subject automatically. They know they have their camera ready with the right setting and the right ISO, right f-stop. And I think people who are experienced have more luck.
Well, it's instinctual for them. And what the topic we have here is a great topic, and we have a lot of commentary. But here's the thing: how can we become luckier? What advice does Bill have to offer me? Deanna offer me? Kong offer me? Jerry, maybe you've been lucky more times than not. You're equestrian. Oh my God! How do you know when a horse is going to do what a horse is going to do? Because you've learned your subject. You know the behaviors. Lloyd, you're there to Sepulveda Basin, and the freaking ducks talk to you. The geese talk to you. The hummingbirds talk to you. Helene, the hummingbirds know you. They tease you, they taunt you, but they give you a few good pictures.
Well,
I mean, I was standing at the same hedge you were. You got lucky. I did not.
You speak softly, but carry a big lens. That's how you get the birds.
Sometimes it also depends on what you're taking a picture of. If you're doing landscape, education, planning really, really matters.
So right.
And there's always a little bit of luck involved. If you're doing street, it's 80% luck.
Yep.
You have to look for luck.
Yes.
No,
You have
I mean,
you have to look
that's
for 20%. Luck. That's not luck. Looking for it.
I hate the mask.
Good.
See,
Good point. Very good
for
point.
me is I don't know. You guys hear me? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. For me, it's more like 99% luck.
What?
Because 99% or almost 100% luck for street photography. I mean, when I was doing studio, I cannot, I mean, I don't depend on luck because I get paid for it. But for street photography, I push it so it will be all luck. In other words, I'm going to clear my mind when I go out, and I don't say, oh, I'm going to shoot a certain thing. I'm going to do a certain thing. I'm going to follow a certain rule that people have been talking. I mean, all the YouTubers will say, oh, don't do this, don't do that. I'm just clear my mind and just like I say, I freestyle it. I go out there and do I look for certain thing? No, I let it come to me. So I guess it's luck. I mean, I have, I don't know, about 4% keeper for every time I go out. So it will be.
Do you hear that, people? Do you hear that? He's telling you. He said 4. That's a single-digit number.
Do you spray and pray?
It means.
No, I don't spray and I'm just simply put my camera up to and see a certain thing, press the button, one shot, that's it, walk away.
So nobody here who is novice at this needs to worry or concern themselves that they have 1% or 0.5%. One golden photo posted to the group is going to make you golden. And once you get that injection, you're going to go out there and you're going to take more pictures, and they're just going to start to win. Everybody has a breakout. Everybody, every baseball player, every basketball player, anybody that became anybody, they had a day they broke out.
Yeah.
And our craft, our art is photography. And learning from one another, which is I'm not going to say my dream. I don't, it's not a dream here. It's a vision for the club. It's a vision for the club. Look at the talent that is here. No two of us have the same exact interest. To me, a street photograph is to someone else travel photography.
Yeah.
For you, underwater photography is something you don't see anyone else doing, and you're afraid to post because whatever. I'm just making examples. We have a
Well-
real good basis. We have 28 people. We have 27 people here today. Usually we have 30, 35. I'm not boasting that, but here's our core. Let's work together. Start off a text. Kong, I saw something you did in black and white, and the midtones were different. What happened here? Well, Kong told me. He said that many times in post-production, it's a feeling he has for that photograph.
Yep.
It brings out his artistry. And for gosh darn it, that is just beautiful to hear someone who I look up to say that, to tell me that it's normal for you to break out. Each photo is a different photo. It's a different emotion. It's a different presentation. Noel, the work
And
you
also
do.
not being rigid. So I mean,
Yeah.
you have your setup, and then you have everything perfect. You're going to take this one photograph, this one certain type, but then turn around, because right behind you is an even more excellent photograph that you
Right.
didn't even know
Yeah.
would exist
Right.
until you turned
That's
around.
true.
100%.
By the way, the two images that I saw, it was like totally unplanned. I just have dinner and decide, hey, I'm going to just stop by a couple block down and do some night photography right off there at the moment. There's no planning. I'm not going to say, oh, I'm going to go there, take picture of certain thing, and also, I mean, you just don't let other people characterize your work. Right? You don't go out there and say, I'm going to shoot street photography, and say, no, you're going to go out there and you're going to take whatever that comes to your mind. I mean, that you like to shoot. And then hey, it happened to fall into street photography. Great. It happened to be, good work, like some of Dina work, and kind of go into the gallery. That's good also.
And I'm tired of hearing people out here write to me and tell me on a phone or on a text that they're not seeing any reward for their photographs. So where are you entering them? Oh, I'm not entering them. Deanna wins all the time. John Lee Wong wins all the time. All these people are winning all the time. Well, because they freaking enter. Larry sprays us. Every group we get to see his photographs. And that's so golden, so important. Look at Robert Sachs. He's got, sorry, Robert, it's Pop. To me, it is. He's got a fantastic website. He promotes it politely. I love his photos. I'm helping him to try to name this last one. I don't know if I even came close. I wasn't inspired.
Yeah.
But,
Are you in it for the money? Or are you in it for the art?
well, he's paying me for this plug right now.
Okay. I mean, I'm into the street and on the stuff that I've been in is just for the art. I mean, I'm making money as an artist full time right now, but not photography.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I'm selling out on. I'm gonna sell out on some other genre, some other stuff. But I keep my photography as, hey, post it up there. You guys like it? Nice.
Yeah.
So,
I've
so
said
one
that.
of the things that I'm hearing is that, people, some people allow the muse to carry them around, like that's what you're saying, Con. And
Yeah.
But on the other side of that is that you have your camera already set. You go into an area with a camera at a given aperture and those kinds of things. So, and you have experience and knowledge. So it's a combination of, number one, being there. If you're not there, forget it. You're never going to get the picture.
Right.
But if you're
Right.
there and you have your camera set in a way for a particular genre of things, then you have a chance. And then if the muse carries you in a different direction, you have the knowledge to move your camera settings and make the adjustments to make that art happen. So I think, and then like the fellow who talked about landscape, and like Ken, I'm sure you don't, just go out there and start blinking away, because you're setting up a scene, you're setting up a landscape, and you're making sure your composition is exactly what you want it to be.
You have it in your
Um,
mind. Yep.
So
Right.
I really feel like, like the answer of it depends on what kind of art I'm doing. Yeah, I mean, if you're doing still life, then it's not luck. You're using your skills to make it happen. But then there's like Jerry, who I watch go out, and I've never seen such an enthusiastic photographer in my life. He just is in the moment and is watching every little thing around him. And then he's like a butterfly and follows it. And you shoot at about 20 frames a second, so that you catch everything. And then you have the whatever it takes, the patience to go back through 16,000 images in a week to find the gold, because he does.
I'm sorry. That's
Lloyd,
me.
Lloyd,
But
that's
see,
wonderful.
whichever that you comfortable doing it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we,
Yeah,
that's
I
the
mean,
point.
me, I challenge myself. I say, get it right first time, right?
That's my point.
That's
though.
it.
yeah.
It's just yes, I can set the camera to go so many frames a second, but
No.
Thank
Hey,
goodness
shit.
that point was made. Thank goodness that point was made. And I want to get on with the show. Thank goodness. You know why? Because you got Jerry, who's one style, Kong, who's another. And if nobody knew that Jerry took 20 frames per second in a wildlife reserve to get 1%, if that's the case, and I'm not putting that on you, Jerry. I'm just saying, if that's the way you do it, no one knows, because I see the 1%. Kong, I see the 4%. It doesn't matter how we get them. It doesn't
No, I
matter how
mean-
we get them. I've gone out on the field. On some days, I come home with 1,000 pictures. On other days, I come home with 200. My keeper rate on the 200 is actually better, because I did what you said, Kong: plan, execute. All
Oh, I
right,
don't plan.
I'm going to start the meeting. if you'll let me.
execute. All right.
Okay. Hold control to select multiple windows. I didn't even know you could do that. Did you know you can do that? You can
What?
share multiple windows in stupid Zoom. All right, here we go. You ready? Can you see the share?
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whose is this? Wow.
Oh, one more.
Oh, my God. My feet are from the diapers. All right. Who was this? This is great. I really enjoyed that.
Me too.
That was good. Very good.
Really excellent. The pictures were gorgeous.
They are. They really are special this month. Should we end the meeting? No, I don't think so. I am going to, give me a moment to just get my sense about myself. I'm going to
Give everybody a
Sure.
Z9.
we have a member here that is just thinking out of the box, and for goodness sake, I don't want to say I love him for it, but I do. I love him for thinking out of the box. And I'm going to show his little tidbit first, because he decided to give me a 10-second video as
Oh.
opposed to a photograph. And I'm not going to share my screen until I have it come up, because I have trouble pre-queuing it. So now that I've queued it, I'm going to share the window, and I'm going to play it 3 times, because it's going to take you
Bless
2
you.
times. It's going to take you 30 seconds, like it took me, to really get a hold of what it is you're seeing.
Okay.
It's just wonderful. I'm going to optimize for sound, and I'm going to optimize for video, and I'm going to share. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Go.
Yeah.
Again.
I
And
love
need
that girl in red.
and need I
Oh,
want
so cute.
Yeah.
Very cute.
one more time. That's it.
Here she goes.
A question, was she saying, before she made, a prayer, was she saying something about vaccination?
I heard chitty chitty bang bang.
Oh, is that what you were saying?
That's what
thought
I
I heard her
heard.
say, "What is he doing?"
That's what I heard.
Funny.
So the maker of the photo will speak of the photo later. Okay, please, because yeah, very different format tonight. We're going to begin with our photos. We're going to speak of them briefly. The maker of the photo will be known to all of us at times because of the watermark. Thank you for the watermark. It's important in our art, and in my opinion. And secondary to that, the maker, please, if you wish to talk about your photo, the inspiration, settings, I don't care. Let's do this different. Let's share. And if you don't want to share, that's fine too. If you were lucky, because that was a topic, let's know if we were lucky. That was a lucky shot, and here's why it's lucky. And then we'll do the next one. Screen 2 on the share. Can you see it? Our first photo is titled Bright Eyed and Ready.
Mm.
That's fantastic.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I like it.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I can see the eye.
Unreal.
Wonderful.
What time was it in the day or at night?
Beautiful photo.
Eye.
It was probably about midnight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it had to be him. Had to be Ken.
It is
Yeah,
Where
it
is
had
it?
to be.
It
Definitely.
had to
in the
be
desert?
Ken.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
How did you
What
get
time
into
of day
the
was it?
area?
I
Yes.
still didn't hear it. I'm sorry.
How did you get into the area? Is that the Mojave Desert?
It is the Mojave Desert. Normally, I love telling how I've gotten to the area, but here I'm sworn to secrecy, so that's all I'll say. Sorry.
Are you driving a four-wheel truck or something like get in that area?
The person who took me there was driving a 4-wheel truck. Yes,
I see. You have connections. You have connections.
I do have
Did
connections.
you,
Yeah.
did
Yeah,
you add
if
the
you-
star up on the top right, post-production?
No.
Yes. So the star in the upper right, it was already flaring a little bit because it just was, but I decided to create a little extra bling because I felt that it balanced the photo. So
Area 51.
yeah, yeah, that's about the only post-production thing I did to it. Everything else is pretty natural, except to say that I stacked the stars, but that was done for noise reduction, not for you know, fakery or anything like that.
And are you able to receive such a beautiful starburst because of a very high f-stop?
Yeah, I took that one with an f8 f-stop just for that star, and
Really?
it still didn't flare enough, so I did it some more in post-production. So,
I'm surprised that f8 even gave you that flare. I
Yeah.
thought it was like 22.
oh, it didn't. It didn't. But I couldn't go any lower because otherwise I'd have to do, you know, like a 40-minute exposure. So, so
Gotta get out of
so
there.
yeah. So I attempted f8 and it did flare a little bit, but it wasn't enough for my liking. So I just went ahead and did it a little bit more.
Beautiful photo.
But the rest of the photo is at f2.5,
Oh, really?
except for that one star that I put in.
We're gonna have to learn from you how that was done.
Yeah.
So, you know, I hope you'll be free with your knowledge. Somebody's gonna ask you, I know I will ask you, how you have two different exposures. And I know it sounds simple and I should know it, but I don't.
It's blending in Photoshop via.
Ken, not now.
Hmm.
Not now. We'll go to the next photo.
Me.
We need to have them get in touch with you, is what I'm saying. An email or the VPC mail list. You got it. Budapest reflection.
Oh, geez.
Wow.
Now that's a reflection.
Amazing.
I think it's reflection Budapest, really, but
Hmm.
I'll go with Budapest reflection. It's beautiful.
As opposed to the way.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
I never got that shot there. That's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah, we were staying in the hotel across from this building, and I took several hundred of pictures,
Wow.
different, until I got this one. Was incredible.
Oh, okay.
Luck.
Wow.
You feel maybe there was some luck in this? Okay.
Certainly
Because
perseverance.
it's a
Lot of
little that
technique.
I did a little bit enhance in Photoshop.
Very nice.
Yeah, a lot of technique.
But that enhancing really makes the piece.
Oh,
You might try to do some of the same kind of enhancing that you did on the sky, on the reflection in the water of the sky. The two don't quite match it when I look at it, at least on my screen.
That's why it looks real to me.
What did you ask?
Leonard, what I said was the reflection, the clouds and the sky and the reflection could be a little more saturated, like was done, or dehazed like was done in the sky. So they would match up just a little bit better. I know they don't normally, a reflection is going to be a little bit lighter than the actual sky, but this seems just a little
I
off.
tried, didn't work. For me, it didn't work good. I tried to enhance to make it a little bit more yellowish, sunny, but it didn't look natural.
looks
Okay.
more like a painting to me.
Yeah,
It
this
really
looks
does.
more real by having the difference between the top and the bottom.
Have you?
Yeah, the thing, the bottom is it kind of cold, and the top is kind of warm tone. So that
This-
kind of
This is a
separates it.
January 2020.
Have you made a print out of that? Big print?
No, I sent this in exposure for very, very big competition. And it came 16 on this competition from 1,000 of pictures on exposure.
Okay.
But no, I didn't print. I want to print this on metal.
Oh,
Oh, that would be
wow.
cool. What a great
Yeah,
idea.
This is I am looking right now how to print this on metal.
You have to send it out, I think.
It should be.
Leonid, you need to take us on a photo walk with you next time.
In Budapest.
Yes.
Yes.
Take me to Budapest.
Well, it's a beautiful place, beautiful city.
Yes.
God, look at that. I can't stop looking at that.
The architecture is
You have to,
magnificent, and
because the
you're
next one's coming up right now. Captain Kelly's Wheels.
Yeah.
Kelly's Wheels.
Okay.
And who is the author?
The author here?
of the photo?
Is the author here? The author may not want to speak of it. I don't know.
Okay, okay.
Definitely not Wheels Up.
Or they're just finding out that their Zoom isn't working the way they thought it would.
Yeah.
I don't want to push anybody to do anything they don't want to do. You get,
Yes,
he's here, and that's, if he was here, that's the participation level. I'm very pleased with it.
Interesting.
Submitted a photo, I'm pleased with that. That's the whole topic of the night.
I've shot 2 air shows. I love them.
Yeah, I like that this is grounded. It's unique in that respect.
Yep.
I love the symmetry of it is really nice.
I'll send you a whole ton of airplanes.
Do that, darn it, do it. Put an album up on the group.
We have 2 airplane shots so far.
yeah, there are more to come.
I won't be flying them though.
This one's on the street, so let's call it street.
Yes. Oh, where else do you park an airplane? Come on.
Apparently in the desert.
Yes. You know that, Ken.
On the tarmac.
I
Uh-huh.
I
beg your
thought you, Big
My-
Plane Mac. New at McDonald's. Okay.
need to have a vote if 3 minutes is too long on the timer. I'm gonna do 2.
Okay.
I'm gonna do 2 and use my discretion. I am the moderator.
It's an interesting look to look at the hydraulics. You know, I don't think I've ever been that close to look at all the mechanics behind there.
Really? Huh.
Our next photo is titled Carved Out.
Hmm.
No, that was,
Oh,
It's like Sedona.
water.
I love the perspective.
where was
Wow.
that? Where was that? That's an interesting shot.
Maker's not here.
Oh, I saw this one in the group.
That looks like Valley of Fire.
It does.
Nevada.
It does.
Wow.
Wow.
Love those red rocks.
Hmm. Okay.
And
Yeah,
what
that's-
Zoom didn't think to make the participant list alphabetical. How silly. So I'm looking it over really quick here. The maker is not here. So we can't ask.
Okay.
So it has some nice leading lines, and I'll also mention that a Valley of Fire is a photographer's paradise.
Right.
Where is Valley of Fire, in Arizona, Nevada?
Nevada, it's about 45 minutes north of Las Vegas.
I love the knowledge base here. You guys are great. You guys are great. Ken, you really know your geography.
Next vacation, you can take me on vacation.
We can
Yeah.
go. I'll go.
All right.
Well, Ken's paying for it. It's all right.
Okay, everybody hop in my car. Let's go.
If they can desaturate the color a little bit so I can see more texture of the rock,
Hmm.
that's the whole thing. Either that, I mean, if it for me, I'm you know,
Hmm.
I do a black and white on that. I mean, I took this before in black and white because the texture of the rock really impressive.
So I'm gonna
And this
mention
one
one
is
thing right here.
flat.
Now, obviously, I wasn't there. I didn't take the photo, but I will say this: the saturation of the rock, I should say, having photographed there, it really comes out red. And there were several photos of mine in which I had to actually desaturate the rock slightly because they're that red.
Wow.
Yes.
All right, I accidentally hit the escape button on the timer. On to the next photo titled
Right.
Cloudy Hiking.
Cloudy hiking.
Hmm.
I'll set the timer. I'm so glad I just blew off the timer with the escape button by accident. I could have
Okay.
shut down the whole meeting, you know what I mean?
Where is this?
Careful.
So this is a new hall, a new place I found, and it wouldn't have been the same if it was really sunny. So I'm gonna try to check out this place again next time it's cloudy, because there wasn't a lot of shade. But yeah, I know I need a dog running through there with a red cape on.
No,
And
you
that-
don't. No, you don't. And Linda, I'm there the next time you go. No, you don't need anything. This is wonderful.
He'll wear the red coat.
I also think that it looks better cloudy than if it were
Yeah.
totally sunny.
Oh,
That's-
exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
There was so much color there. It was just amazing.
And
Yeah.
beautiful layered clouds. They really have to
Yeah.
My husband.
wonderful capture, wonderful capture.
It's
The last time I was there was William S. Hart Ranch, and I got some beautiful clouds.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
was working at the time, so.
Mm.
A quick suggestion is if you can shoot at the lower angle and figure out some way to have the rope kind of leading in. It looked like the leading light going away from the sky. The beautiful sky.
I do have lots of other shots of this, and yeah, my knees are not too good, so I'm not good at getting down really low these
Welcome to the
days.
club.
But yeah, exactly. But I do have many different views of this. It was just outstanding.
What about polarizing filter?
Linda, this is crazy. You know what I saw someone do? I couldn't believe it. They had one of those remote shutters. They had the camera on a tripod or a monopod. They held their camera upside down and took the shot blindly. And I asked him, he said, no, I'm just going to turn it over in Photoshop. No problem. Been here, done that.
Yeah.
So thinking out of the box, I'm just sharing, you know, I've taken plenty of blind shots over crowds and they've come out perfect. I have luck. This is wonderful. And we got to move on to the next one.
Polarizing
Dia
filter is the only thing I
de
can.
los Muertos Zapatos. Dia de los Muertos Zapatos.
Those are my,
Hey.
I'm not the photographer. My photographers cut those all off.
I really love that shot. Wow.
Yeah. Where was this?
When
This was the Dia de los Muertos event in Canoga in November.
Right.
And this photo was actually kind of rescued. When I took the picture, it was like really dark. I had messed up on my exposure. So, but I tried so hard to get this picture because I loved it. And the other ones didn't work out, but this one I loved and I tried to do vignettes. So this is my first time doing that.
Mel, was I standing next to you when you took this? I think so.
Yes, you were.
I love it, Mel. I love it.
So you put
Even more that you were there with me. Even more so because you were there with me. Wonderful.
I love the detail that you were
Yeah.
able to capture, like with the feathers and all the different elements, you know,
I
all the
love
different
that.
textures here.
Yeah, I love that you realize post-production can bring it out.
Well, funny story about the feathers is I didn't really get all the detail until I was in a group Zoom, and I took a picture of it to share, and that's when I saw it from my cell phone. It had different lighting, and then I said, wait a minute, now I had to go back due to editing so I could bring out more colors. So it was, that part was luck.
Is this cell phone?
No, it's a camera, but what I did was I was telling someone I was having trouble and I wanted to show them the difference. So I took a picture of my Lightroom showing the before and after. And in the after, due to the lighting of the cell phone, I saw the extra colors somehow. So then I went back into Lightroom and edited it so that it matched the picture of the Lightroom screen.
Okay, cool. Just in time.
Dogfulness.
Beautiful.
Meditation. Dogfulness meditation.
Medication.
Come on, please, just for God's sake. It's meditating. Give it a moment. Why do I have a hand? Why won't it go?
You made it bigger. You might have to make it back smaller and then it'll be able to change.
Aha.
Mel, I love you. Dogfulness meditation. I lost my voice.
I love the dog.
Meditation.
Yeah, this was about 20%, well, about 80% luck, but it's 20% where I went to, which is Santa Monica. You know, I'm going to find this type of thing. So if I were in La Habra, you know, I could look all day and nothing like this would come up.
Kind of interesting. You know, when I first looked at it, I thought, oh, it's Kurt Cobain, like, you know, from the 90s, Nirvana kind of has that, you know, that feel about it.
Yeah.
It's kind of very nice.
Well,
Very
even the colors that
atmospheric.
the guy is wearing is, you know, good for the outfit and the picture overall. You know, it
Yeah.
really complimentary.
I also like the rice bowl on his leg. That really, I didn't see that at first. Later on, I did.
The what?
The
Oh, I
rice
see it.
Rice
Oh, I just saw it. Oh my goodness.
And the dog
Okay.
is looking in one direction. Well, he's not looking, but
He's
and then
sleeping.
the person is the other.
Right.
Oh.
Good balanced photo.
Okay.
And our next one is hungry, just looking.
Oh, Lord.
Where did you get that?
Oh, you're killing my diet, buddy.
Oh,
You're
I'm
killing my
hungry.
diet.
Where did you get that hamburger?
That was taken on the Great Ocean Road in Australia.
Oh,
My
that.
friends took
Is it a
me-
hamburger or a
Yeah, no, it's a
kangaroo
ham-
burger?
No, I do hamburgers, not kangaroos.
Oh, geez.
Did they cook it at the Barbie?
Huh?
Did they cook it on the Barbie?
No.
I want to eat it right now. It's so realistic.
Somewhere, oh no, it wasn't in Australia. It was when I was on the national park strip. I ate a lamb burger. That's as far as I would go.
Mm.
No buffalo burger, no kangaroo burger, no nothing else burger.
Alligator.
No.
Just hand me a French fry. I'll be okay. Just hand me one of those French fries real quick.
No reindeer either?
Hamburgers taste great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
I'm being teased.
Just an FYI, our room has grown by 4 people since the meeting started.
Cool.
So thank you, everybody.
Welcome, other peoples.
Thank you for the participation and welcome, everybody.
You missed the brand new cameras that Jay gave out. Too bad.
Yes,
Get here earlier.
too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Z9 cost me a pretty penny.
Am I the only one who got the Hasselblad?
I'm going to move on to the next one, if we're okay, because I'm getting really hungry.
Oh, boy, that's so good.
Step away from the burger, please.
Away from the burger.
For a
There's a
burger.
play
now.
on words here.
Turkey burger I can have, not that.
There's a play on words here. Information. In FOUR-mation. Information.
All right.
That's the planes. All right.
Oh.
Nice shot.
Nice title.
Beautiful
And
shot.
great-
Wow.
It's a really nice shot. Yeah.
And our third airplane photo.
Yeah.
That's true.
The third. Yes.
But it's a form.
Aviation series.
What is the lens? Which lens do you use? How far is the reach?
400 probably, or 300.
No, this is a
No,
small.
has to be longer than that.
No.
You think so?
No, I've shot
130 millimeter.
Really?
Really?
F-16 at 1/640th.
Are they that close?
I'm tall. Just remember, I'm really tall.
No. I tried once and I couldn't do it.
Hey Jay, full frame?
No, Nikon D7100, everything's right there. 1/640th, F-16, ISO 400.
Which means that the
195 millimeter.
the full frame equivalent will be close to about 200 millimeters. then.
195 millimeter equivalent.
Oh, well, there you go.
So
Yeah.
what lens was it?
Did you crop?
No,
Excuse me?
No cropping?
I don't believe so, no.
What lens was it?
In Nikkor.
No. How long? The length?
It's a 18 to 200.
Oh, okay.
It looks like it. Yeah, 18 to 200. I know which lens he has. So.
Beautiful shot. Beautiful.
Where were you?
Wow.
Did you overexpose on that or?
This was a
Exposure compensation?
No, I didn't over, I under. I'm 1 EV under.
Right.
I did
Yeah,
not.
I like the plates.
I'm really happy with this photo.
It's leading,
195.
Yeah.
going up and leading. You got the space on the
This
right
photo,
side, showing the planes are going in that direction. I have a clear shot. I think it's great.
I called this photo out. It wasn't until my second look at my photos for that event that I realized, whoa, this is golden. This is really golden. I've got motion blur on the prop. I've got symmetry. I've got the odd number of 3 and then the 4th.
Yeah.
It's crazy
Where was
that it
this?
works. It's crazy that it works with an even number, right? I broke a rule.
Jay, where were you?
On Chatsworth, on Devonshire. It was for the most recent event that Adam Colvin was on with me. He was the only one that showed up. We didn't see each other. We were across the street. We waved to each other. It was a parade. It was a parade.
Yeah, it was the Chatsworth Christmas parade.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah,
Wow.
I think so.
Yeah, beautiful capture. My God. I
Great
mean, you
shot.
didn't know they were coming. It's one
I
of
had
those
no idea.
things.
I had no idea. The camera was ready.
Yeah. Yeah,
The
when
camera
people
was
talk,
ready.
when they talk about luck, I mean, one, you need to be there and you need to have your equipment. And, you know, you may call this luck, but you were there, you took it, you captured it, and that's just part of the
Harry,
process.
I'm going to share with you in private 4 planes flying like these
Yeah.
and high tension wires that I was underneath. And the
Oh, yeah.
freaking planes are like on the wires. All 4 planes spaced the same way as the wires. It's freaking amazing. It has to be luck. You can't plan that.
Wow.
I mean, what am I supposed to say? Tower to Cessna? You know, it's not going to
Yes.
happen.
It's right place, right time, and
Yeah.
you got to be prepared for it.
Yeah,
You
and
were.
I literally swung around and flipped the camera up and bam. Next one, in the moment. Thank you for the great comments on my photo. In the moment. That made me look at his eyes when I heard that.
So serene.
It's a good title.
Zen.
Oh, I got a little gibberish at the bottom there. Let me move that.
You really captured the
Good feeling. From,
emotion, a certain emotion there.
That's what it's all about.
Well, a number of you were standing next to me when I took this picture.
Oh. Well, you saw it. I didn't see it.
Where were we, Deanna? Was I there?
No, unfortunately, this was Echo Park.
Well, that's
You
not
were standing
unfortunate.
on the wall.
It's not unfortunate.
standing on say that again. You were standing on the wall.
Yeah, well, some of the pictures. I may have been for this, and this
Because you
guy
look
was
taller
just,
than the bench.
yeah.
Yes.
They really cleaned
It's
up
just-
the
he
Echo
was-
Park.
Did you look at it in black and white?
You know what? I really did, and I was really trying, but I tried different black and white takes on it, and it just
The
I
feeling.
went
is
back.
great.
Yeah, sometimes it does
With the-
not go.
Yeah, it's like the red and the green kind of were the complementary colors that kind of came out on it, but I could still do it in black and white, but there was it just didn't pop enough.
I think it's a great
I did
shot.
try it.
It's great. It's beautiful.
I mean, I just wish I were in his place, you know. It's just he had so much emotion going on, and I was just like, okay, now just hold still, and he didn't really hold still, but you know.
And that leading line, the little wall to his face is just perfect.
Yep.
Okay.
Limoncello in the making. I sure hope I pronounced that right. Limoncello in the making.
Limoncello.
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 Well, when I pronounce it one way, I'm wrong. I pronounce it the other way, I'm wrong. I'm sorry.
Is that wine?
No.
Not
No.
wine. No. It's spirit
No.
with zest. Zest of
limoncello.
lemon zest.
It has a, yeah.
It's lemon zest. Not
Beautiful
like
It's
lighting.
soaked in,
The lighting's incredible. Wow.
Love it.
I do like the lighting also.
Oh, yeah.
The clarity is unbelievable.
I like how all the bottles are full except for the one in the front, you know.
Like
Right.
how they're all turned the same way except for that one. It's
And you
Yes.
drank how
Yeah.
much
Yes.
of this? How much did you drink?
It's not
Oh.
alcohol.
I had my bottle here.
Those are,
8 bottles of beer on the wall.
limoncello is a really
When
tasty
it will
drink for
be
those who haven't had it.
safe,
No, I
when
haven't.
it would be safe, it would be nice to be
99
together
bottles of beer
and
on the wall.
and enjoy different things.
Yeah.
And I'll bring my limoncello.
Uh-huh.
Please.
Yes.
Next photo walk, we're there.
Everybody. Bring enough for
But it
everybody.
is halfway luck and halfway, not, just planned it. I was making it and
It's like lemon-
the sun flew,
the bird.
shone right at the right place. And I said, oh, wait a minute, I'm finished cooking or whatever. I'm stopping and taking that photo. And that's it.
So
I like it. I like
I
the,
didn't realize the sun would shine at that place on my counter in a kitchen.
I love how the sun's just going right into it. Beautiful.
You can see
I
little
like the
tiny
lighting on it.
bubbles.
I like the fact that the first bottle is half full.
Yes.
I think if it was full body, it would lose cold.
Is that like lemonade or something like that?
Oh, it's a potent lemonade.
A potent, like schnapps, right?
Our next photo. I'm just going to keep going with the pronunciation issues.
Go ahead.
Looking
Mooking.
looking down. Limoncello. So it might as well be looking down. Looking down.
Looking down.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Nice shadows, lines.
Oh, the shadow is nice on that.
Yeah.
Beautiful crop.
Leading you to the center and away. Love it.
Beautiful crop.
Where was
And
this?
it's like a minimalist kind of presentation. So it's just
Right.
the shadow in the bike rider. Well, and the other thing, but it's
This is
very
in downtown LA.
Hello, Laura. It's your
Hi,
photo.
Jay.
Thank
Yeah,
you
it's
so much
mine.
for the photo. It broke one rule and I'm so glad you did because we can talk about it. You have a
Okay.
line exiting the corner and I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. You're so creative. Thank you, Laura. Tell us about the photo.
Okay, so this is one of the photo walks that I went with Howard. We were on the bridge, so when I looked down, oh, there were a few bicyclists. And then I saw the shadow. But then the shadow is like, okay, she was about to cross under the bridge, so I just captured that. I didn't get a complete shadow of, the
Great
whole
shot.
thing.
That's good.
Great shot.
Perfect.
No, the shadow ends at just the right spot. I love it. And I love that. I love that after I'm finished looking at the picture, then I notice the COVID mask. And then I get to look at the picture all over again.
Yeah.
The manhole cover.
Now that's not luck. That's her eye catching it.
Yes,
That's her
yes,
skill.
Yes,
A
the
great
manhole
shot.
cover, the water meter, excellent shot. Excellent black and white. I love the midtones.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you, Laura. I love it.
I'm still learning though.
No. Lucky. You've practiced plenty. This is beautiful. You know what to shoot.
We're all still learning, so.
Yeah, we'll always be learning.
Exactly.
Thank you. We'll always be learning.
Thank you.
Thanks. And the bell is gone.
Nativity scene in a tablespoon.
Interesting.
Oh.
I like the colorful bokeh in the background, so it
Love
kind of brings out the what is this structure in the front.
I do too.
Sharp as a tack.
I think it's great.
Ouch.
You cut yourself?
Where did you take this?
I took that in Warsaw. There was actually an exhibition of these things in at the Royal Castle, and the bokeh actually effect that you see there. Actually, what happened is that this scene was kind of very small, and obviously there weren't that many of them around, so they had that in a glass, but there were some other scenes that were slightly bigger that were behind that glass. So I think that's what actually gave that bokeh effect there. But yeah, the thing that you see here, I think it was probably maybe 2 inches tall overall. So the skill that that these guys, so there's like whole families apparently make those. It's something that they do in Krakow, which I'm from Warsaw, so we don't really talk to them. But so it's like New York and LA. It's it's a different state of mind, so to speak. But
Yes,
anyway,
different cultures, different state of mind. I just love what you said. I so loved Poland when I went there. I remember when I went to vacation there with my wife. Where are you going? Who goes to Poland? Best vacation I ever had. I got to see my father's childhood home. I love the culture. I love the people. It really is. I mean, I don't know anywhere else in the world where monuments celebrate wars that were lost. I just don't know.
Oh, that is true. Yeah.
I just know.
Did you have a tripod? Because I mean, you can see the fine details. So I mean, if I took that with my hand, I would probably shake a little.
You know, I think I was just lucky. No, I did not have that. I did not have a tripod. There were actually quite a lot of people walking around.
All right, Dorota, no tripod. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Our next photo is titled, and I think this might be my mistake because it's titled the category open. So if we're going to hear commentary on it by the maker, they'll give it a title now and I'll adjust. Our next photo, open.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's different.
Well, this is the only title I can give this is Metal Abstract.
Good. I'll write that in.
Okay. And I've been working on a project of shooting chrome on cars in abstract, particularly looking at reflections and things like that. And I found that at Bob's Big Boy in Northridge, every Friday afternoon, evening, there's a group of people who love their cars, and they come out. And so this is the wheel of one of the cars, or a part of the wheel. And there's an old Buick that has some amazing chrome on it. In fact, I was talking with the guy, I showed him a picture, and he said, you know, the chrome on that car is probably worth more than the car. It was this giant tank, and then a fellow brought a 30-something Packard, and just all kinds of really amazing amazing little details on these cars that that the people that work with them bring out, and they just love their cars. But I'm enjoying going there and shooting and trying different things, different lenses and like that. This I actually shot with a 400 millimeter, a 150 to 400 millimeter lens, and they were looking at me like, what are you doing shooting with a lens like that with cars? And it's because I'd been out shooting wildlife but before, and that's the only one I had, but it certainly worked.
Did you say it was Northridge or Toluca Lake?
Northridge.
Northridge.
Northridge, in our own backyard, right?
Because they have
good old
a
Corbin
Bob
and
Big
Nordhoff.
Boy in Northridge, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if that kind of things fascinates you, there's a museum over in Pacoima. I can never remember the name. It starts with an N.
Medlicott?
There you go. That has all kinds of amazing cars that also happen to be artworks.
Yeah, if you ever get a chance, go there. It's outrageous.
Thank you. Metal abstract by
And
Lloyd.
it's free.
Yeah.
The next photo is titled Tomatoes. 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 Where are you, tomatoes? I am.
Here we are.
Yeah, that one's mine. I was gonna try to title it tomato, but then when you spell it, it looks the same. So it looks like tomato.
Good one.
So
That is so
Pull the
hard
whole
to
thing
get
off, huh?
the spots that are there on the leading edge towards the light to not get those just to be plain white.
yeah.
It takes a lot of work to get that right.
Beautiful.
I don't know. I think it
Oh,
adds
thank you.
character because like anything, you know, there's like us, we all have little dips and things and you know, so it builds the character, I think.
No, I think he's agreeing with you. It's just beautiful.
Yeah, I'm agreeing. I think that the person did a great job of getting it right because so often when I've tried to do this, those kind of almost stop sign shapes are so bright that, you know, it's just blown out. And this person diffused it or did something nice to it to make it so it came out soft.
I got a photo bomber here. Yeah, it was for a class assignment. So it was like a big soft light.
They're not real. They're
No, they're real.
plastic. No.
Are they cherry tomatoes or are they just?
No, I believe those are what do they call them?
Tomatoes on the vine.
Yeah, tomatoes on the vine. The vine ripened tomatoes.
It's hard to tell.
Like cocktail tomatoes.
Yeah, it could have been cherry. I mean.
Oh, no, they were the normal size you get in the store.
So like a navel.
Cherries are smaller than that even.
Yeah, you know, probably palm size. You know, it's not massive, but you know, probably about that size you can close your fist over.
How big are the soft boxes?
Working together. Save your question. Working together.
Wow, Walter.
Wow.
Working together.
That's so beautiful. My goodness.
Nice shot.
Oh,
Like a
beautiful.
couple shovelers.
Yeah.
They don't whack me up at all.
Oh man.
That's bad. Oh,
Beautiful.
very nice.
Maker is not here.
Oh, then I'll take
Never
it.
disappoints.
Maker is not here. No, sorry.
That's sharp by the eyes there. Really in sharp
Two
focus.
people have left the meeting. I'm sorry, I just
Wow.
wanted to do that. Two people have left the meeting. Who was talking just then?
No,
No, who was talking just then before that, before Donald? Yes, you. Who just cleared your throat. What's the name?
that's William.
Okay, his name is showing up as 146713, which is the password to get into the darn thing. I'm gonna have to change the password. Next month, pay attention to your Zoom meeting because the password will be different.
Because
Okay.
what?
The password for the next Zoom meeting will be different because we had a breach here.
Yeah.
The next photograph is colors dancing in the sunlight. Colors dancing in the sunlight.
Oh, wow.
Click clacks.
That's 99% chance.
Wow.
Wow.
A lot of color there.
Yeah.
Bill, please remind me to change the password.
I shall do that.
Thank you.
Legal news out of the state of Georgia. A grand jury.
Somebody needs to thank you. This is nice because the click clack balls are you know, all colorful, and then it's against a background that is also colorful. So it's really
That's an umbrella. You know, those umbrellas typical of the food vendors, the same kind of umbrella. And it was right outside of the Eco Park, those vendors. And I just looked up and here they were waiting for me.
Oh, wow.
Great shot.
Yeah, I love it. Okay.
It's even a limoncello colored one.
I want to try that.
I am going to so foul up this name, Ken. I have no idea what kind of man this is. I don't
You
know.
like the angle of
H. I
shooting
don't know
up
if you pronounce
somewhat
the H.
instead of being flat straight on.
Right. Yeah, I think it adds more character like that. You're right.
I'm going to take a chance. Ken Lee, I'm going to take a chance and botch the name. Can you please introduce your photo next when the timer's up? No, do it now because I can't do it.
Jay, your voice is very soft.
I can
Can
hear
we-
him. So this sounds stupid, but I don't remember what I named it.
Something man with an L.
Lhasa.
Lhasa man.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Nice.
Wow.
Look at his face. Look at the lines. Says
Yeah.
so much.
What does it mean, Lhasa, Ben?
So Lhasa is the capital of Tibet, and he's originally from Lhasa. So that's why I named him that.
Thank you.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a
So
very
sharp.
Such detail, including
Yeah.
the wax.
Your Hasselblad, Ken?
I wish. This was taken with the Nikon D90, and it's a very old photo of mine. I forgot when it was taken, but it's a fairly modest, if high quality camera. I mean, it was a really good camera for its time. But yeah, it's a Nikon D90, and I managed to kind of salvage this photo through a little bit of TLC and Photoshop because it was really, really dark. But I managed to pull out some of the details anyway.
I love the illumination from the candle on his face.
I like the angle that you took it at.
Oh, thanks.
And it's interesting, he's looking not at you, and it's just
Yeah,
wonderful. It's so
You
enchanting.
do have excellent details in his face and expression on his face and the way his eyes are looking.
It's a terrific photo.
It's not an oil of
Black and white is terrific.
Oh, thank you very much. This photo has appeared in a number of magazines as well in the past, when I first took it, which I'm going to guess it was 2008, but I really don't remember.
And did it appear in those magazines because you submitted it, or did it appear because it was somehow sought out? How does that?
Mostly the latter, because I was working for the Tibet Connection, which was a radio program / podcast at the time. And so I used this photo to, just on the website, we used it. And then several people contacted us and said they wanted to put it in magazines. So.
Excellent. Congratulations to you. And our last photo is coming up, so I really do want to bring it on. We have lost some more members because they have other things to do and we started late. Our title, it is the last photo, but it's not the least. Our title is Light, Camera, Action.
Okay. Oh, it looks like it's backstage somewhere or in the dressing room.
It is.
Tripod in the mirror.
Not mine, but been there.
Yeah, I see the tripod in the mirror too.
Yeah.
This is
Great
like
bokeh there.
like you would see in a movie.
Yeah.
It's like they're panning over to this actress and caught this person in the moment there too. Yeah.
I
Right.
thought it was the makeup artist.
Yeah.
Can you guys?
I think it's a makeup artist.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you now. Jason Lee. We hear you now.
Oh yeah, that's the studio that I used to work in, and that is the makeup artist, not the model.
Yeah.
Right.
I love the silhouette.
So I got really lucky because the camera is dead center in the mirror.
Right.
So that was just lucky.
So is it a
But the,
reflection? A picture is taken from the camera in the mirror?
Yeah, that's a camera on a tripod in the mirror, which the camera's like behind her.
But it's not the camera that took this photo.
No, that's
Okay.
yeah. This
That was
is
the
me.
question.
There we go.
Yeah. I was just lucky. The lighting was perfect. The lighting on her face is from that vanity. That was the only light in the room.
Well done.
You know, there's a famous shot silhouette. It was done on Bob Hope. All you could see was his silhouette of his nose, you know, that skis thing.
Yeah.
If I were to do anything to it, I might try to erase the I guess it's like a pole or something that might be sticking out of her
Or in the
head.
back.
If,
Yeah.
Corner of the room.
I was thinking about that, but I'm not good enough. I don't know Photoshop at all.
Hi.
Welcome to my
Plus,
club.
plus I'm a street photographer, so I tend to go low on editing, post-processing.
We all have a style.
Because to me, this is more like a street photo, but in a studio.
Wow.
I'm-
Beautiful work. My goodness.
People, I
Just
have to say
beautiful
this,
work.
I'm warm and fuzzy all over. This was a really great meeting. If not for you, for me, it was, and that's what counts tonight. I really enjoyed the meeting. I really enjoyed people coming on board. Your photos were wonderful. I missed some of the regulars not having any, but that's okay. That's perfectly okay. I'm sorry if the messages today were a bit strong, but I really do want this to work for everybody, and I think it can. Tonight was proof of it. So let's say goodbye to the YouTube audience. I'll leave you guys online for a little bit so that you can speak easy. And we'll render